Jenny here. Today we are going to make one of my very favorite smoothies that I like to drink. I make this one over and over and over. It is my go-to. So today we are going to make a peanut butter banana smoothie. I'm going to add chocolate to that, so it's going to be a chocolate peanut butter banana smoothie. Let's get started. For this recipe, the base part is 1 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, about half a cup of yogurt, 1 large or 2 small bananas, and a scoop of protein powder. And then if you want any other add-ins, I like to do some cocoa powder, hemp seeds, chia seeds, flax seed, and amla powder. As I said, this is my go-to smoothie, so I usually don't measure out any ingredients. I just kind of put everything in to the amount that I would like. But usually I will start off with the milk. The milk that I like on your blender, it usually has markings on there as far as measurements. So I like to add about 1 cup of milk. You can always add more later if you'd like your smoothie a little bit creamier. Again, bananas. I like to make my smoothies, especially when my bananas turn, because unless I'm in the mood for making like banana bread, which isn't a whole lot often, I would prefer to make a smoothie, and this way that I know that, oh, that's what I'm going to have for breakfast. So if I see my bananas starting to turn, if I haven't eaten them fast enough, then it's like, oh, all right, plan on having a smoothie the next day for breakfast. So like I said, you can either use 2 smaller bananas or 1 large banana. That gives you enough banana flavor. And then yogurt. My husband couldn't find the large yogurts this time, so I'm just going to use one of the single serving size yogurts. Just about the same. If I have a bigger container of yogurt, then usually, like with a tablespoon, I'll just do about 4 heaping tablespoons worth of yogurt. Again, this just adds the smoothness to it. I've also made this if I haven't had yogurt in the house. I still make the smoothie just without the yogurt, and it still is just fine. So we'll get that in there. Didn't bring my cup. Peanut butter, like I said, about 2 tablespoons-ish worth. Make sure I don't have any yogurt on me to get it in on the jar. Same. Kind of measuring out peanut butter is kind of a pain in the tuchus if you want to use a measuring spoon. So I will use, oh, here we go. Here, 1 huge knife full of peanut butter. Usually it's 2. I do about 2 knife, like medium-sized knifefuls or small, depending on what you can get in with a knife. I will do that. With the protein powder, there's usually a scoop inside. So again, whatever protein powder you have. It's the same, I guess, if you had like chocolate protein powder, then you wouldn't need the cocoa powder. But I usually just have like a vanilla or plain powder on hand. And again, same, if you don't have protein powder, you just don't add it. Cocoa powder, again, I usually just dump some in. Usually it's about a tablespoonish worth. Don't want to do this. I'm going to get the bag full of it, but. So again, if you don't feel like measuring, I just kind of dump some of it in there until it looks good. And then we have our other little goodies. Same. The hemp seeds. These are, again, a good source of omega-3s. I don't like to eat fish, so I don't get my omega-3s that way. Sometimes I take vitamins, and I'll take the fish oil vitamins, get it that way, but otherwise I add these ingredients pretty much anytime I make a smoothie, anytime I make a salad. That's pretty much about it. I think my smoothies and salads are what I mainly add this to. So I would add about a teaspoon of the hemp seed chia seeds. I probably have about a teaspoon left, so I'm just going to pour all that in this time. And chia seeds, same, we'll do about a teaspoonish. So these also have a lot of the high in omega-3s, so that's all good for your heart. Flax seed, They say if you like to eat flaxseed and stuff, you should have about 3 tablespoons worth a day. Well, again, I usually add it in one of my meals. I'll probably get about a tablespoon. So this also is omega-3s and fiber. Amla powder. I had heard this from one of the gurus about as far as how good this is for you. I could only find it on Amazon. Granted, I don't know if I looked in the health food store, but this is Indian gooseberry. It's very tart, so I would add about a 1/4 teaspoon-ish worth. I'm just gonna use I'm gonna just use my little teaspoon measurer and add a little bit of that. So this is full of antioxidants, vitamin C. So that's how that is good for you. If you have spinach or kale, anything, you can add that also. And if you want to make it a little bit colder, add some ice cubes. So that's it. And then we'll go ahead and blend it up. And again, like I said, if it's too thick, then add a little bit more milk to it. And if it's too, it won't really be too thin. This will be a good texture and a good taste of the peanut butter and chocolate. So we'll start off low, and then we'll go high. And that's it. So again, depending on your ingredients that you're adding, between the milk and your bananas and all that, it'll depend on how thick it is. This one's pretty watery today. Sometimes if you add the ice in there and stuff, it'll be thicker. If you add like a frozen banana as opposed to a fresh banana, it will also be thicker, more like a shake. The chocolate peanut butter banana smoothie is all finished. So again, ticks all the boxes. It's easy, few ingredients, and there's options. So you have your base of basically either a milk and or a yogurt, a banana, it's peanut butter. And then add in all the options that you want. So, well, let's give this one a taste. Very banana-y and chocolatey. Very good. A little more liquidy than I usually have them, but like I said, it always changes. If I would add some ice in there, then it thickens it up a little bit, makes it a little bit colder. But for me, I also kind of prefer it more room temperature because then I can drink it quicker. So otherwise it takes me a while to drink these things, and if it's for breakfast, it's kind of like I'm hungry. Let me get it down. In any case, I will leave this recipe down below. Let me know if you guys like to drink smoothies. Have you had a peanut butter banana smoothie? Do you make it chocolatey? Do you like it? I've had them without the chocolate, but they're too. The chocolate just adds that little bit extra that I like chocolate. So, yeah, what kind of add-ins do you like to add in your smoothies? Do you do the spinach? Do you do kale? I know most people do spinach. I usually prefer kale. In smoothies, I can't really taste the spinach, so that's okay. And then obviously all the hemp seed, chia seeds, all that good stuff. Try to get, pack as much goodness in as I can. So, I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. You guys, keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye. Hi, Jenny here. Today we are going to make one of my very favorite smoothies, the one that I make over and over and over again. So we are going to make a chocolate peanut butter... Chocolate... It's